Hey y'all, welcome back. I've got my glasses on because I want to talk to you a little bit about some science. We're going to get nerdy for a minute. I love the science behind essential oils. I kind of have a background in plant medicine and agriculture, so it's really fun for me to kind of understand the chemical constituents of the oils and how they function in our bodies. So let's just go back to the beginning though and start by explaining what is an essential oil. It is the lifeblood of a plant. So just like our blood cuts, it oxygenates our cells, it detoxifies our body, there is a lifeblood of a plant moving through it, and that is the essential oil. And within the oil, there's up to 100 different chemical compounds, things with really hard to pronounce names, and those are what are doing the real work of that plant. And the same way that they can affect a plant, they can affect our bodies. So essential oils are a super highly concentrated dose of whatever that plant might have to offer. And the way that they're extracted is through steam distillation. Typically, it's a cold press procedure if it's a citrus plant, but otherwise it's a steam distillation. And you can get an essential oil from fruits, berries, stems, roots, bushes, flowers, anything that's pretty much found in nature. You can extract that essential lifeblood out of it and use it to our benefit. And the beautiful thing is, things that are found in nature in small quantities, because an essential oil is so concentrated, you're getting a really strong medicinal dose of that compound. So for example, there's a compound called beta-caryophyllene. And this is actually a cannabinoid, so it binds to our cannabinoid receptors, which a lot of people are talking more about that because of the cannabis plant. But there are plants out there that have an even higher medicinal value for certain things. So this beta-caryophyllene is known as a very powerful anti-inflammatory. It's great for pain reduction and anti-inflammation. And they've been studying that. So just for an example, copaiba, which is an oil that comes in the starter kit, which I'll talk about later, it has the highest level of beta-caryophyllene on the planet. It's over 50%. So you can kind of make the assumption of what copaiba would be good for, right? Things like peppermint has a compound called l-menthol. L-menthol is also known to be a pain reliever. It's very cooling, helps regulate body temperature. Clove is known as the highest antioxidant on the planet. It scores, like, it's in the millions compared to certain things that are in the thousands. Clove is the highest antioxidant on the planet. It has an active ingredient called eugenol, which is another form of a terpene or a chemical compound that is highly medicinal and can function also for pain relief. So clove is an analgesic as well. So you've got all these amazing little compounds that are in these plants that we're concentrating and using as a medicine in the essential oil. And what I find fascinating, somewhat disturbing, is that when you're looking at the medical industry, a lot of times what they're doing is trying to synthesize something that can be found in nature, because you can't patent something that's found in nature. You can't put a stamp on it and say this is mine. But if you're the guy who owns the lab that synthesizes the thing that does what that normal plant does, you can say, hey, this is mine, and we're going to market it and sell it to people and prescribe it to people. So we're going back to the beginning. We're going back to thousands of years ago when people were using plants for medicine before they were in a lab, before they were synthesized, and now we're going back to that. So I suppose that's kind of the main gist of this video, is just reminding you that this is highly concentrated plant medicine. They are extremely safe. They're metabolized with zero residual trace. They come into the body, they leave the body with no trace behind. I'm just trying to go through my notes and make sure I don't forget anything. But yeah, I think it's so important for us to recognize the benefit that we can get from this plant medicine. You can treat every system in the body with essential oils: respiratory, circulatory, skeletal, brain function, adrenals, endocrine support, immune support. So when you're around the sickies, there's a ton of oils you can use that keep your immune system functioning high. The oils also can help with every organ in the body: your liver, your kidneys, your excretory system, pancreas, the skin, obviously, and the heart. So yeah, what we have here is more than just something that smells good. There's a highly powerful medical component behind it, and I have a ton of research articles for any of you science nerds out there that want to know more. So feel free to comment, let me know, or PM me and ask me to send you specific articles. I'd be happy to do that because I like to geek out on this stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in about an hour with the next video. Cheers.